Derek Carr's doing a great job pushing the ball downfield, and we just got to come together as a unit. And that's what I'm very excited about. The vibes are high. We're coming in smiling, like putting it behind us, and we're just ready to go.
Yeah, I asked Brandon if this was a little like last year at all, Brandon Graham. He said that it doesn't feel at all like that.
No.
You're already shaking your head.
Yeah, this is 2024 deal, not 2023. We're way past that. We've matured. We know where we are. This locker room knows where we are. So.
How do you reflect on the run defense?
We just got to play better run defense at the end of the day. Anybody can sit there and say that, and it goes through all levels, especially when you got secondary guys rotating down. You just got to make tackles, and I'm part of that too, and we're going to get that fixed.
It's a similar scheme to last year. How differently does Vic approach, I guess, safeties and run fits?
You got to be ready to play ball. If your number's called, you got to go. So I like playing in the scheme. I've always have, but I'm just very excited going into this week. So.
Did Vic have any message for you guys after the game as a defense that he's saying?
We just flush it. Watch the film, flush it. Obviously, we know that we made mistakes, and we're mature enough to know that. We're grown men. We know that if somebody messed up, we're going to take accountability for it. So that's what I like about this team. There's no pointing fingers. They own up to it. So.
In terms of fighting off that narrative that this is a new season, it's not last year. How are you able to keep those vibes high after a loss like that?
The guys in the room, in the locker room, everybody. Everybody say we've been through adversity. We lost the game, but we're not seeing adversity right now. Like I said, the vibes are high. I trust everybody in this room. I'm very confident in them, and like I said, I'm happy to go to war with them again. So.
On the back end, when you face a team that moves the pocket as much as they're doing right now, what are some of the keys for you guys?
Yeah, we just got to be good with our eyes, have clean eyes. Obviously, they do a lot of play-action pass and here and there. And like I said, Derek's been doing a great job moving the ball down the field, and they got receivers to do it. So, like I said, we just got to be smart with our eyes and just play ball.
I went back to old habits, relaxing, and focusing on my hands and focusing on the ball. And, fell in my hand. So professional, I got to make that catch. My team trusts me to make that catch and just keep moving on from it.
You said after that game that it was important to stand there and do what you did. Take it. I think is the way to put it. Why is that so important?
Because I could sit here and be like, make excuses and this should have happened or that should have happened, and I let my family and friends do that for me. But in reality, that's what happened. I know if I catch that ball, the game's over. So that's why I took accountability for it. I'm still going to take accountability for it. And the reason why I want that mindset, because I want the trust in my team and the coaches that, the next 10 times that situation comes up, I'll do it all over again. And I'm not scared to make a mistake. I'm not scared to fail. And I operate how I train, how I push myself, that I will make that play more times than not.
What's your process?
Especially that one.
So what's your process after a moment like that? How do you get over it? How do you
I'm over it. The only time I really have to think about it when I'm talking to you guys, and I respect the questions and I'm going to answer to the best of my ability. But in reality, I went back, watched the film. Outside of that one play, I think I had a really heavy game. Ran the ball well, passed pro pretty good. But sometimes it comes down to one game or one focus. A play comes down to one focus on one play, and you watch it. You say, "Damn, all right." Obviously, sleep on it. It hurts that night. Feel like you let your team down, but I can't. It's only a problem. It's only a failure if you harp on it and you continue to let that be the problem. The way you move on from it is by coming to work and get ready for the next week. And it's a week-to-week basis in this league that we play. So now it's preparing and getting ready for Saints.
Did you feel
Hurts is heading for the auditorium?
From your teammates?
It wasn't really support. The beauty of it is when you play this game, a lot of us have been playing this game since we were 6, 7 years old, and we all have a moment like that. The support I got from my teammates was don't have your head down. It was from offense, defense, coaches, all those guys, tell me that they trust me in that moment every single time, and I trust myself in that moment too, and I look forward for the next opportunity for that to rise.
So looking
they're super. I played them last year and had a tough challenge against those guys. They're very physical. They fly to the ball. Davis is 34, 35, playing like he's 21, 22. He's still out there balling. Tyrane's out there balling. They're a tough team. They're playing at a high level, and we're going to a tough environment, and it's going to take everyone this building and come out there and get it done.
PG was just saying like, a little bit of chaos and adversity. I know you guys would have preferred that didn't happen, but it can be a good thing. You get the sense that all this, that you might look back weeks from now and think that this ended up, not that it was a good thing, but that it helped you guys build together a little chemistry.
Yeah, definitely building a lot of chemistry for me too. Is like being a newer guy, and obviously you build that during the off season, but you gotta have those moments. And where like I said, going back to the question, a lot of guys had my back. I think damn near everybody on the team came up to me and let me know that they got I got their support and everything. I don't really look at it as like chaos and adversity. It's a long season. You want to win every game. Trust me, I'm one of the biggest competitors you guys will ever know. I know you guys will love me well enough. You guys will soon realize that. But I want to win 17 games. I want to win 21 games. I don't have many games every game. But we're 1-1. We should be 2-0. Obviously, I'm a big part of the reason why we're not 2-0 right now. But I like that. The urgency that we have, it got to be the same way every week. And for myself too, it's like if we would have won that game, the same stuff that we watch film and try to improve on, the urgency that we have, it got to be like that from now on. And that's where I see where we can build that from.
Thank you.
I was more frustrated in the loss than I was not having targets, not having receptions. Like I said, I thought we were moving the ball really well. We were running the ball really well. It's one of those things that you wish the outcome was different, but I felt like as an offense we were doing a pretty good job. Obviously, like I said, there was things we needed to clean up to keep drives sustained. But no, it wasn't much frustration. Just was ready to look at the film and see what happened.
What did you see in the film from your games?
I thought I blocked pretty well this game. When I had opportunities to make plays on the ball, there was the one that I didn't catch on 4th down, which you wish you had that bag, wish you could make that play. But other than that, I thought I played well. But it's one of those things that you just gotta keep going. There's always next week, and I'm looking forward to that.
Was that the play you thought you were pushing the back? Was that the 4th down play?
Yeah, I thought there was a little bit of contact, but that's one of those things you're not going to get the call every time. You got to make a play.
As a whole, Dallas, when you lose a player like AJ late in the week, you already got the game plan in. What are those contingencies like? How much did things change in the process?
Yeah, we were still hoping we were going to get him late in the week, Friday, kind of our last day. We thought there'd still be a chance he was going to play. So the game plan didn't change too much. Credit to the guys that stepped in the wide receiver position. I thought they played pretty well too. So it's one thing, a next man up mentality. You just got to go out there and do your job to the best of your ability. And obviously AJ's a tremendous player. I think one of the best wide receivers in the game. So losing him's never easy on anybody, but we just got to be able to step up and make plays.
You go into a game without AJ, do you kind of expect to take a little more of the receiving ability on your shoulders?
I'd like to, but like I said, it's all dependent on the game plan, how the defense is playing me, and what plays get called. So, it's one of those things. I'm going to go out there, whatever play is called, I'm going to try my best to either get open, or if we're running the ball, I'm going to try to spring Saquon or Kenny or Will as much as I can.
So we can't get cut off backside because that's how teams going to try to hit us now until we put it up.
PG, you had a sack there, taken away off the board. I imagine a little frustrating.
You know what? I don't get frustrated because I want us all to have a good game, getting sacks because people testing our gangster a little bit on us as a D-line, talking about where our sacks at. But I know it's gonna come, and I know for us, we work every day. And like I told JC and JD, block the noise out. You know what I'm saying? At the end of the day, everybody got a job to do, just like we got a job to do. So make sure they write what they're writing about. It's a great job at what you're doing right now. So can't worry about none of that stuff, man. I know that's part of the game. I'm just hoping that I can give you one in this one to help us win. Whoever get one and get that party started. Because once they come in bunches. And I'm just, I know somebody gonna start it off.
What are your thoughts on the pass rush?
I'm just seeing that we, for us, we just want to make sure we on the same page. I know what Sweaty was saying as far as knowing where people gonna be. We all built that chemistry and whistling. Now it's live action. Now we just gotta tighten up on some things. But man, that's part of the game. Especially just building that chemistry with new guys coming in, and on top of that, guys that you know. Just like me and Fletch, it took a little minute, but once we knew each other, it's certain stuff that I ain't had to say to Fletch that I already knew he was gonna do, because I know what he was thinking in situations. And so it's the same thing. You just building that chemistry. I'm loving that everybody is open to hearing the criticism and taking it well, because normally, us as grown men, sometimes it's, ego getting away, or, everybody think we point or attacking you, but it's not that. It's just, I need you. You know what I'm saying? Especially certain guys, you know how it goes. It's all money driven. It's all, you get paid a lot, you got to produce. You got to do this. Expectations is high. But at the end of the day, we can all help each other being on the same page and making sure we blocking this noise out on. That the sacks didn't come, but good job on this. Let's stay doing this. Don't try to reach for somebody else's job or somebody else's play. Just make sure when your play come to you, make it. And so I think that's our biggest takeaway from this week.
Last night on your radio show, you found out about the apparent discipline that Jalen received for not playing in the first drive. Have you spoken to him about it, and what's your message to him?
Well, you know what? My message always to him, man, just continue to be a professional like you do. Stuff gonna happen. I know for him, he's come way farther than than when he started. And I'm not gonna. Nobody's beating him down, but you do gotta. That's just like with anybody, with my kid. I'm gonna make sure when they do stuff, let them know, hey, you got to get punished for this. As much as it hurt me to do, I got to do it. And so it's the same thing. They don't want to do it, but if you do stuff, how else you going to learn? And I know for JC, he took accountability. For him, he want me to go out the right way. And I know, and I believe that when he say that, because I see him already on just controlling himself in pressure situations. Of course, he got the first one of personal foul or whatever, but I know who I'm dealing with. I know the guys I'm messing with, so I try to be there for him in times where it got a little heated, and it's like, look, man, this is what you told me. I can always hold you to your word. So I try to bring that out when stuff is happening. Sometimes it works, sometimes people ain't trying to hear it, but I get it. But man, I'm proud of the growth of where he is, and I told him I'm trying to get him to that level of like, man, that I know he can get to.
When you look at the Saints, what stands out most?
The run, they playing good together. You know what I'm saying? Like I just say, they're playing good together. Quarterback David Carr throws a great ball, of course, and then we're gonna have to play actions, boots. They run a lot of the 49ers type plays, and we know that we just got to go out there and execute. It's all about your eyes. You got to make sure if you got this guy or your guy come in your zone, you got to take your guys. And it's all discipline in this game. Every time we look at the film, it's always either one or two. What happened on this play? Or why was it so great? Why was it so bad? Or you know how it goes. It's like everybody got to be together. This the number one team sport. Because one person out there gap or one person, missed their assignment, it's touchdown. And then that's forgiven. But I know for us, we just want to do our job. That's the biggest thing that I'm taking away from this game. That we got to make sure we trust in other guys going to be where they're supposed to be.
Was it hard to watch that film?
I've done this. This is my 12th year, so wins or losses. For me, it's a job. For me, it's about trying to kick some ass. So I feel like there was a lot of good on that tape. You go back and watch it. It's frustrating, but I think a few plays away from really sealing it there at the end. So it's on us.
The familiarity with some of the rushers you're going to face this week, does that help or does it hurt? How does that work?
I've played against Cam Jordan a lot. Great rusher, some new guys. For me, it's going to be a challenge just from, Wade Stadium's going to be loud, so the snap count's going to be pivotal. But for me, really talented guy in Cam Jordan when we block him.
Having played there a lot, how challenging is that?
Yeah, a lot of it's going to be, communication. It's going to be loud, so making sure we get our calls, making sure we're on the right cadence. Probably out of all the places, it's one of the louder ones.